Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm a YouTuber and content creator based in Asaba Delta State, Nigeria. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you two very cheap, very affordable methods of repelling mosquitoes in your house without breaking the bank and without using insecticides and all of those. Now, if you want to know what those things are, then please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. It only takes a second. Welcome back, guys. So, mosquitoes in this part of Africa, this part of the world, Nigeria. Ha, man, especially this Asaba. Hey, the mosquitoes in Asaba. They have PhD. They've been dealing with us mercilessly. And you will use mosquito coil. You will sleep inside a net. You will use insecticides. And it's now almost like you have to use those things every single day because the mosquitoes, they know they hear what. Even the so-called nets that we put on our windows, these days mosquitoes can actually fly through those nets. So I have been researching. I said, all these things are getting more expensive. What do we do? What do I do? And then I found out two things and I tried them and they worked for me and I was like, oh, good. Now, I'm just going to say if you have kids at home, please be a bit careful on how you place these things around the house because no children, 1 second is all it takes. So the very first thing I am going to tell you about is scent leaf, alulisi, ephraim. What other names they call it? I'm going to look for the English name or the scientific name and put it maybe somewhere here. Scent leaf. If you're in Nigeria, you know what scent leaf is, right? Now you are going to cut scent leaf, fresh one. Cut it, the leaf, as in like cut. Don't just cut the leaves one. Cut it in almost like bunches. You know the way they tie pumpkin leaves in the market? Like you cut it with the stem. Just cut a whole load of it. And then you put them. Why did I not just even get some to film this video? We're going to use pictures. I'm going to insert pictures right here of how you're going to tie them together, okay? Just put a few of the stems together with the leaves. You tie with thread, rubber band, whatever you have. And then you are going to place in strategic, areas of the house. Me, I'm almost always do this in my living room and in my room because those are like my major areas of concern and I don't have a lot of scent leaf. I just have one scent leaf tree in the compound and you know, I use it to make pepper soup. I used to make soup because I'm partly from a dough with our black soup and so many things. So I've been dealing with that, with that small tree, and it doesn't really have so much flowers, leaves on it right now. Okay, so just do that. You will not know how strong that scent is. If you put that leaf in the house, you go out and come back. When you come in and you open your house, that is when you will know that scent leaf is strong. It is very like it will just welcome you. The waft, the scent will just waft into your nose. That's how you know how strong it is. Like guys, hey, just put it and leave it because it works. Even as it's getting dried, oh, the scent is even becoming, you know, as it's drying up. You can use one of that bundle for good 10 days, 11 days. I even stretched mine up to like 2 weeks once. As it's getting dried, the scent is still coming. But by the time it gets so dried, you just toss off, or if maybe where you kept it is not so dirty, you can rinse off and use it to make food. At times I break and put inside pepper soup and all of that. So it depends on you, but it does a good work in repelling mosquitoes. It pursues them. Like when they I don't know, something with mosquito and that scent, they can't stand it. So like they're looking for every means of escaping. And I think when they are there for too long, I don't know whether it kills them or, but I just discovered that my house became mosquito free. for some reason. I'm like, this is good though, it works. But because I have kids, these children will not kill somebody. What I did, just get 2 or 3 inches nails. Just, my kids are not so big. Like, get a place where when you stand, your hand can get to, right? Your kids are not as big as you. If they're as big as you, that means that they have sense. They know better than picking up things like that, right? So I just used a 2-inch nail and hit it into the wall. And then that rubber band I used to tie it, I just, wrapped it around the nail. So it just hanging like a flower in like one part of the wall, and it remains there until, it dries up and all of that. And then I toss off, okay? Because I know if I put it on the ground, my kids will definitely want to play with it. Mommy, what is this? What is this? Maybe taste it or something. I don't want that risk. So that's what I do. And somehow I think that even helps the scent, you know, spread better. That is one way to repel mosquitoes in your house. Scent leaf is very, even if you don't have in your area, you can buy in the market. It's 100 naira, 200 for a single bunch. It's far, far cheaper and it does the work, okay? The second thing I discovered is camphor. Camphor is not as cheap as the mosquito repellent I just spoke about, which is scent leaf, but also not as expensive as those mosquito insecticides, okay? Not as. Camphor, get a bowl of water, all right? Now you drop the camphor inside the bowl of water and you keep in areas where, you want to repel mosquitoes. If it's in your room, like me, the passage outside of my kitchen, that is the headquarters. So that is where, in fact, the day I kept this one down. I just wanted to see because it is a good testing ground. And the ones that fell into the water, the ones that died around, like normally before you can't see mosquitoes, I saw them, a whole lot of them on the ground, dead. Camphor in water, normal room temperature water, not cold water, not hot water. Just put it and leave it. It will be melting gradually. I get a pack of like those really big camphors and I drop them into the water, and then I put them in strategic locations around the house. Once again, I have to give this caveat. You have to be careful and mindful so that your children don't go and drink the camphor water or go and want to taste the camphor or eat it, okay? So I have one on my shoe rack. I created a space at the inner part of it, and I have a small Vaseline, that very big Vaseline containers, the blue seal. It's empty, it's finished. So I just put water in it, put the camphor there, and I just created a space. My kids, my shoes are like guarding it one kind, so they don't really know what is there. I just created, safe spots like that around the house in about 2 or 3 places, and then I put it. Camphor has a strong smell. It does 2 things. One, it repels them. And then again, I don't know what it is about the camphor water, because most times when I want to, like I'm checking, I want to change the water, I find dead mosquitoes inside. Like you just see them floating at the top. They're already dead. I'm like, is it that the scent attracts them? I don't understand. But I know it helps to repel them because the amount of mosquitoes I have in my house, they have reduced drastically. So if you don't have money for mosquito insecticides and all of that, you don't have money for coils, or maybe because those coils, like sometimes the smoke can be so choking and all of that, then you can try these other methods. Very cheap, very affordable. They work, they do the work. I have tried this in my house and they work for me. Personally, I prefer the scent leaf scent because camphor smell can be a bit overpowering too. I prefer the scent leaf, and I feel like the scent leaf works just a little bit better. But try both of them and see. Maybe the mosquitoes in my area, the scent leaf works better for me. Maybe your area, it might be the camphor, okay? So just try and see whichever one works for you, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned till the end. And until I come your way again next week, remain blessed. Bye guys.